What's up everyone? Welcome back here to the Megan Moose channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In my last video, I shared with you guys how I pack a vlogging bag for going to Disney World, and I shared all of the equipment that I use in order to get my vlogs and live streams while I'm at Disney. But I thought it would be helpful today to share with you a video about some tips that I have for vlogging at Disney, or if you are thinking about getting into vlogging, I wanted to share some tips with you about how you can get started vlogging at Disney World. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. So I will link above the video where I talked about all of the equipment that I use whenever I go vlog at Disney World, but I first wanted to start out with just some equipment that you might need just as a quick recap for the purpose of this video. So whenever I vlog at Disney World, I personally use my iPhone 11 Pro. It works really well for me and I've really enjoyed being able to use it, and I do use a gimbal whenever I am live streaming throughout the park. However, I think as a beginner vlogger, it is perfectly fine to just use your cell phone and use what you currently have available to you. I have seen a lot of other Disney vloggers and YouTubers that have a separate external camera and tripod whenever they vlog at Disney World, and while there is nothing wrong with that, I would absolutely love to be able to get to that point one day where I can have my own camera. I think it is perfectly acceptable to start simple and start with all of the resources that you already have available to you. Everybody has a cell phone, so I think if you just start with your cell phone and keep it simple, there is nothing wrong with that, and that's what I highly recommend if you are thinking about beginning vlogging at Disney World. So definitely keep it simple at first. If you find that you do enjoy vlogging your travels at Disney World, or you would like to get more into vlogging, definitely think about upgrading to more equipment, but when you get started, just keep it simple and you don't need anything fancy, just have your cell phone. Now, going along with the camera that you use, make sure before you go to Disney World that you have enough memory on your phone. Whenever I first went to Disney and I decided to vlog my first evening there, I was currently using my iPhone 6S and it was giving me a ton of issues. No matter how many things I deleted, I always had the notification pop up that I had no storage on my phone, and that is the last thing that you want whenever you go to have your trip finally at Disney. And when you want to vlog all of your memories, you don't want to have to worry about deleting things or having no space. So make sure that you have enough memory on whatever device it is that you are using, so that way you don't have to run into those issues. Now, I personally am local to Disney, so after I get done vlogging at the parks, I come back to my place and start editing, and I put all of my videos on an external hard drive. I've seen people that travel to Disney, they do the same thing as well, or they have multiple memory cards for vlogging their adventures. So either think about having multiple memory cards, numbering which memory card you use so that way you don't get mixed up on what footage is on where, or have some type of external hard drive where you can dump all of your videos so that way you can make room for more. Also, going along with some equipment that you might need if you are thinking about using some type of tripod, or if you do want to use a gimbal or something to hold the device that you're using to vlog with, make sure that it is not extendable, such as a selfie stick. I learned this the hard way. It was probably the third time that I went to Disney and tried to vlog my evening. I brought a selfie stick with me, not knowing that selfie sticks are actually not allowed at Disney World because they don't want you walking around with it, having it on rides. It could be some type of hazard. So make sure if you do decide to use some type of tripod that it is not extendable and it's something that you can just hold in your hand and does not extend at all, because they will take it away from you once they see it. You will have to go to guest services and it can be just a pain having to go to guest services, drop it off, and then go at the end of the night to go pick it back up. So make sure that your device is not extendable. Now let's officially get on into the tips that I have for you of vlogging at Disney World. So whether you are an annual pass holder like myself or you are vacationing to Disney World, I highly recommend trying to find some way to not live your experience at Disney through the camera or live it through the lens. And what I mean is, whenever you are vlogging your adventures at Disney World, try to find a way to be able to video what you are trying to get videos of, but also not view your time through the camera. So whenever you are on a ride and you're trying to get footage of it, try not to look through the camera the whole time. Try to find a way to position the camera and then be able to still experience and be present in your time while you're at Disney World. This is your time to be able to be at Disney and be fully immersed in it, so I highly recommend trying to find some way to get videos of what you're wanting to get videos of, but be present and fully aware of what's going on so that way you don't miss out on your own adventure. However, when I say that, please do not let it steer you in the direction where you think that you shouldn't vlog your adventures. That is not what I mean at all. I absolutely love vlogging my trips whenever I'm at Disney World because it is a great way to capture your experience while you're there. Like I said, whether you are an annual pass holder or you are going for your Disney vacation, it's just a great way to capture your memories. So I just want to make sure that you are being aware of the fact that you want to be fully present in your trip while you're there, but also to be able to get some videos for your vlogs. The first thing that I think is important before you start vlogging your day at Disney is I think that you need to determine what style of vlog you are going for. What is your purpose, or what is the purpose of the video that you are trying to create? Think about whether you are just trying to get footage for your family vacation, where you're trying to get a video for memories to look back on, or think about, are you trying to start a YouTube channel or make a video about some type of Disney highlight or inform viewers about your day at Disney or different updates about the Disney parks? Think about what the purpose of the video is and what you want your style of the video to be. This is really important because if you're going and trying to make a family vlog or a family memories vacation vlog, you can just go and have a good time and be able to get videos of whatever it is you want to get videos of. But also, if you are trying to get it for some type of YouTube channel, or if you're wanting to get videos of some Disney park updates, you'll want to have in mind what it is you're wanting to go and look for, and it just helps you to be able to structure it in your mind. But ultimately, no matter what the purpose of your vlog is, what I like to do whenever I am vlogging at Disney World is I like to view my vlog as though I am telling a story. So I like to actually bring the viewer along with me in my day and keep them updated throughout the day to tell them what it is that I am doing. That's another one of the reasons why I love making my Disney vlogs, is because I just love sharing my Disney experiences with people. And that's one of the comments that I've gotten back from some of my viewers. They've said that they love watching my vlogs because they feel like they are there with me and they're able to experience Disney through me. So try to find a way to create your vlog in a way that you are telling some type of story. So with this idea of sharing your vlog in a way that you are telling a story, there might be some things that throughout the day you miss recording, or you forget to record, or you weren't able to have your camera out for it, and that is 100% okay. If that happens to me, what I usually do is just pull my phone out and I will just update the viewer about what had happened in between the time that I had last left them and when I am currently talking to them. For example, let's say that I had gotten off a ride and then I decided to go do some shopping or eat a snack, and then the next clip that I decided to film was going to be at a ride. What I'll do is I'll just pull my phone out and I will just let the viewer know what it was that I was doing in between that time. That way it isn't that awkward little pause and just wondering what had happened in between. So now let's get into actually vlogging at Disney World. So the first time that I had ever gone to vlog at Disney World, I was thinking it would be a lot easier than it actually was. And in a sense that when I was going there, I was thinking that it would be an easy thing. I had never vlogged in public before, and I was thinking that it would just be super easy to go around and just share my evening at the parks. But since I go by myself and I am more of an introverted personality, I don't like to attract a lot of attention to myself, I actually was really intimidated by actually vlogging at Disney World, and I found that whenever I was going to actually pull a camera out and have it in front of my face and talk to my phone in public, it felt a little bit awkward and intimidating. I felt this sense of worrying about what other people would think around me and just being embarrassed about vlogging in public. But what I want to say to you, and what I wish I had known before, is one, it's a learning experience. It's not something that you necessarily do every day, so it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but two, it's your Disney day, it's your experience at the parks. As long as you're being considerate about other people around you, you don't have to worry about what other people think. Vlogging my trips and experiences at Disney brings me so much joy, so if I would have decided to stop right then and there on my first night at Disney World because I was worried about what other people were going to think of me, I would have been doing myself a disservice, because I found a lot of joy being able to share my vlogs and adventures through video. So I would recommend just going ahead and getting the videos that you want and go about your day and vlog and don't worry about what other people think. I found that sometimes there are people that will look at you, but what I've thought to myself is I know that I watch a lot of other Disney vloggers and YouTubers, and anytime I see somebody vlogging or somebody that is holding some type of gimbal and walking around the park, what I do actually is I am just wondering if I actually know them from YouTube or from some type of YouTube channel that I've been watching. So if anything, people might just be watching because they're trying to see if they are another Disney YouTuber that they actually watch, because the Disney YouTubing community is rather big and there's a lot of other Disney vloggers and YouTubers that are in the parks. And that's another thing too, there's enough Disney vloggers and YouTubers that are at the parks in a given time that you don't have to worry about being the only one there, because I can guarantee you there is at least one other Disney vlogger that will be at the parks when you are. So here's some tips that I have for you if you were like me and you felt a little bit anxious about actually starting to vlog at Disney World. What you will see whenever I am actually starting my vlogs, if you go and watch them, is I will start my vlog in my car. So I know that when I'm in my car, nobody else is around me besides the people getting outside of their cars. But I'll just prop my phone up and I will just give an intro to my video. That way I don't have to worry about having a long-winded part of the video while I am out around other people. So I will start my vlog in my car, and then if there is some other type of long piece of information that I need to share while I'm in the parks, I'll try to go to some area of the park that isn't super crowded or doesn't have a lot of people. And so that can be a little bit challenging to find whenever you're at Disney World, because the parks can get crowded. There are a lot of people that visit there, but if you're able to find some place that, whether it's when you're eating and you might be in some type of corner, or if you can go around a bend somewhere that people aren't, if you can find somewhere that people aren't around you, it might be a little bit more reassuring and allow you to open up a little bit more in your vlogs. Another thing that I have started to force myself to do, and this is just has helped me to get out of my comfort zone, is whenever I am walking from ride to ride, that's another great time that I like to vlog, because it doesn't take up time in my day while I'm at the parks, because I already have to walk from ride to ride. But what I'll do is I will actually just pull my phone up, hit record, and then I have to start talking. So that actually forces me to start to vlog and to get a little bit out of my comfort zone and push my limits whenever it comes to vlogging in front of other people. But what I have to say about that is make sure that you are aware of your surroundings and that you aren't running into people. I'll usually just have my phone up recording, and I will look at the camera every so often, but I will be aware of where it is that I am walking, so that way I don't run into anything or anyone. Another thing that I think is perfectly okay is if you aren't comfortable with having the camera on you while you're vlogging at Disney, is turn the camera around and just show whatever it is that you're looking at and talk to the camera. So you don't have to worry about having the camera on yourself, but you can just show you walking down Main Street and talk about it, show the ride that you're getting on and talk about it. Just do some things that help you to warm up to the ideas of vlogging, and that might not make you feel as intimidated at first. The last thing that I will say about vlogging is if you are comfortable with vlogging and showing your face, I recommend having the camera at a reasonable height, so that way the viewer can see all of yourself and it's not this awkward angle. Whenever I first started vlogging, I mentioned that I was intimidated and I felt a little bit awkward, and so I literally would keep the camera as close as I could and as low as I could so I didn't draw a lot of attention to myself. But just try to make sure that you have the camera up at a nice angle that you can see your face and see what you're talking about, and try as best you can not to keep it as close to you and as awkward of an angle as I did. But as I had mentioned before, ultimately these Disney vlogs do not have to be perfect at all by any means. They are your vlogs, and I ultimately think that whatever type of content you're thinking about creating while in the parks, I think that it should be something that you are interested in and something that brings you joy and that you are happy to be able to create, because they are going to be great memories for you to look back on and to be able to have of your times going to Disney World. But thanks so much for tuning into this video. I hope that these were some helpful tips for you about how to get started vlogging at Disney World. It was definitely a learning process and learning experience for me, and I'll link some of my first vlogs up here above so that way you can watch and have a little bit better feeling for yourself, because my first times vlogging at Disney World were definitely rough, but I am so glad that I stuck with it and continue to do it, because It's allowed me to get out of my comfort zone, as I've mentioned, and it's also been a way that I've been able to create these memories for myself and be able to share my experiences with others of the times that I get to have in the parks. But thanks so much again for watching today. I hope you found some helpful tips and tricks about vlogging at Disney World in this video. If there's any tips that I had left out or any that you would like to share, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear any other tips that you have. And if you're interested in keeping up with any other Disney tips and tricks videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and like this video to keep posted on all of the other videos that I share with you guys. But thanks so much for watching again, and we will see you guys in the next video. Happy vlogging. Bye guys.